Hello and welcome back to the VOA Newsroom. Doug Bernard with you once more. Well, download faithful know that we like to try and find a little fun in the day's news. There's nothing fun about our first two items. Still, that doesn't mean they're not important. First up, what's now being called a silent tsunami. The UN World Food Program this week adding its voice to the chorus warning of a growing world food shortage. WFP saying that rising costs and lower crop yields are pushing 100 million extra people deeper into poverty and potentially into starvation. The most vulnerable, children.
A hungry man is an angry man. And as food becomes more and more difficult to access, I think we can expect to see more incidents of civil unrest.
Riots already having broken out in Bangladesh and Thailand. In Haiti, the president was pushed from power in food rioting and warned hunger advocates the unrest is spreading. Well, staying with the UN for just a moment, a grim report out on Sudan's Darfur region. The UN's head of humanitarian affairs saying that conditions there deteriorating under the weight of increased hostilities and suffering. Grim faces at the UN echoing Darfur's multiplying problems. More refugees, stalled peace talks, a delayed peacekeeping force, and now, worse perhaps, food aid slated to be cut in half. The UN now estimating 72% of Darfur's 6 million residents, quote, seriously affected. Khartoum calling those numbers off base and irresponsible. Well, here in the U.S., there was pretty much only one story topping Wednesday's newspapers, and I'll tell you what it is just as soon as I can see them. Oh, there we go. Senator Hillary Clinton pulling out a big and much-needed win in Pennsylvania's primary. The New York Democrat topping her opponent, Senator Barack Obama, by just a bit under 10%. And we like the kid imitating Rocky Balboa back there. Hillary! Senator Obama already in the next primary state of Indiana, there telling cheering supporters his campaign will press on to win the Democratic nomination with a little help from friends like John, just don't call him Cougar, Mellencamp. Finally today, we have no idea what this means, if anything, but it seems there's been a rash of nighttime sightings here of something strange and glowing. And very spooky. Are you spooked yet? No? Well, how about now? Mysterious lights appearing over St. Augustine, Florida, lights that seem to favor very precise geometric patterns. And they weren't the only ones.
And I look up and there's like these two little fiery balls like flying across the sky, sort of like in a formation.
Authorities have no explanation for the lights. The videographer, no explanation why he can't hold the camera still. Sheesh. Well, across the country to Phoenix, Arizona now. Residents this week seeing their own set of lights in the nighttime sky, this time captured by a local TV news crew while on assignment. So, you know, bye-bye jiggle cam. The lights again appearing to favor planar geometry, so at least we can rule out junior high school students. So just what is going on behind all these lights? Well, this police helicopter pilot thinks he knows.
People say that they saw different shapes, a square, a diamond, an arrow, all these different shapes. Well, that's just the balloons moving around in the wind currents.
Balloons? 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 Right. Well, that's your download for today. We'll see you again tomorrow. And remember, keep watching the skies.